Britain is set for a 25C bank holiday after a week where a month's worth of rain fell in a day in parts of the country. Temperatures are forecast to soar for the three-day break, with the highest predicted in the south of England, just days after parts of the UK had a freezing start to the week and battled torrential rain and gale-force winds. A man died after a wave washed him into the water at Ramsgate on Monday, and overnight on the same day parts of Aberdeenshire and Northumberland saw temperatures as low as -4.6°C. But Met Office forecaster Sophie Yeomans told The Telegraph this weekend could break temperature records for the May bank holiday, which hit 28.6°C, 83.4°F, at one point during the three-day weekend in 1995. The record for the 3 days as a whole was set in 1999 when Britain basked in 23.6°C, 74.5°F sunshine, and Ms. Yeomans believes there is a good chance some records will be broken, as she predicted highs of 28°C for Monday. She said, "Air coming through this weekend will be tropical maritime from the Atlantic and then tropical continental. There is an area of warm air pushing up from the south which could give warmer weather over the bank holiday weekend. Many places in the south of England could see 19°C or 20°C, most places will be in the low 20s, and we could see 25°C in London and the southeast, while the average UK temperature for this time of year is 15°C. The weekend is unlikely to topple the hottest ever recorded, which was 33°C in 1944. The mercury is set to hover around the average mark in Northern Ireland and Scotland, with temperatures of 13°C or 14°C forecast." Ms. Yeomans said, "There is going to be a weather front over Northern Ireland and Scotland which could bring clouds and a chance of rain. After a wet start to the week, flood alerts remain in place around mainland Britain, with the Met Office warning of the possibility of flooding predominantly in the southeast. A BMW is stranded on a flooded street adjacent to the Thames after the river burst its banks following heavy rain in London on Monday. Credit Toby Melville. Reuters. Heavy rain and strong winds battered parts of the UK earlier this week, with a month's worth of rain falling in 24 hours on Monday in Kent. A large wave hit Ramsgate harbour, and the force washed 3 men into the water, sparking a rescue operation in what the RNLI described as atrocious conditions. Kent police said they were called to the scene in the Royal Harbour at around 11:30 a.m. on Monday, and a spokesperson told The Telegraph 3 men were recovered from the water, but one was later pronounced dead at the scene. The other 2 were taken to hospital for treatment. The death is not being treated as suspicious. Inquiries are ongoing to identify next of kin. A woman takes a selfie in front of rough seas at Southwold Pier, Suffolk. Credit Graham Turner. Alamy. The southeast was hit with a deluge, and the Met Office issued yellow weather warnings, saying the conditions could cause flooding, power cuts and damage to trees and other structures. Nearly 40. Be prepared. Flood alerts were active on Monday afternoon, mostly for southeast England, while 2 flooding is expected warnings were in force in the northeast and Anglia. Among the weather-related incidents on Monday was a man who became trapped when a tree fell onto his car in Herne Bay, Kent. The world's 15 wettest places, including Britain's rainiest city, firefighters had to cut the roof off the vehicle before the man was seen by medical staff, Kent Fire and Rescue Service said. Flooding at the Cricket Billet underpass in Walthamstow, North London, also caused long delays for rush hour motorists. Pictures posted online showed fallen trees blocking roads in London, with tree surgeons disposing of one which had crashed through a wall in Ealing. Cricketers in the Essex v Hampshire fixture even took to the pitch wearing woolly hats in an attempt to repel the unseasonably cold weather. Australian Test cricketer Peter Siddle, of Essex, bowls in a woolly hat against Hampshire on Monday. Credit Dan Mullen. Getty. Earlier this month, temperatures peaked at 29.1°C in London on the hottest April day for 70 years, ahead of the hottest ever London Marathon last Sunday. For the latest weather news, click here.